Welcome back to Linguio Daily, everyone. I'm Alex, and today we're talking about something really special, something simple but powerful. How one single conversation can change your entire life. It could be a talk with a stranger, a teacher, a friend, or even someone you meet for only 5 minutes. Sometimes the right words at the right moment can shift your direction forever.
And I'm Emma. Hi, everyone. I love this topic because people often underestimate the power of small human moments. We think we need big events to change our lives, but sometimes it's just one conversation, one sentence, one idea, one person who believes in you for 30 seconds. That can be enough.
Let me tell you a story. When I was 19, I was working in a cafe. I was stressed, tired, and honestly had no idea what I wanted to do with my life. One day, a customer came in, an older man with white hair, a gentle smile, and a newspaper. He ordered tea, sat down, and after a few minutes, he asked me, "Are you happy?"
Wow, a stranger said that to you?
Yeah, at first I didn't even know how to answer. I said something like, I guess? And he smiled and said, "Happiness is not something you find one day. It's something you build every day. Start with small things. Small things become big things." Then he paid and left. I never saw him again.
That's powerful.
Those words didn't change my life in that moment, but they planted a seed. They made me think differently. Every time I felt lost, I remembered his voice. And over time, it pushed me to try new things, learn new skills, talk to new people. That conversation, maybe 40 seconds, stayed with me for years.
I love that story, and I think everyone listening has a moment like that, something small that stayed with them. For me, it was a teacher in high school. She stopped me after class one day and said, "Emma, you're not loud, but your voice matters." I didn't realize it then, but that sentence helped me later in life. It helped me speak more confidently, teach, and do podcasts like this.
And that's why conversations matter. They are bridges between people. Even short conversations can open new doors.
And if we connect this to learning English, wow, conversations are gold. Talking to someone for 1 minute is more useful than studying grammar for 1 hour. One real moment, one real sentence can boost your confidence so much.
Exactly. Most people are scared to speak English because they fear mistakes. But the truth is, mistakes are invitations. They invite connection. They invite learning. They invite conversations.
Let's talk about conversations that change direction. Sometimes a conversation doesn't inspire, it redirects. For example, I once spoke with a friend who said, "Emma, you always take care of everyone. When was the last time you took care of yourself?" That hit me hard. It made me rethink my boundaries, my schedule, my time.
I had a similar moment. A friend once asked me, "Alex, what would you do if you weren't afraid?" That question opened 1,000 thoughts in my head. It changed how I approach life. And I still ask myself that question once a month.
Let's give our listeners a few life-changing questions they can ask themselves.
Great idea. Here are some powerful ones. What would I do if I wasn't afraid? What do I really want right now? What is one small change that could improve my life today? Who is someone I should talk to more? What conversation am I avoiding?
These questions push you to think deeply. They help you grow. And sometimes even asking the question is already a conversation with yourself.
That's true. And speaking of conversations, I want to talk about the power of listening. People think conversations are about speaking, but actually, listening is what changes people. When someone listens to you deeply, without judging, something inside you opens. You feel seen. You feel important.
Yes, good listening is like giving someone oxygen. It helps them breathe. It helps them grow. And sometimes people don't need answers, they just need space.
Let's give an example of how one small conversation can start a big journey. Imagine a student learning English. She's shy, nervous, scared of making mistakes. One day, a cashier in a shop asked, "Excuse me, Where is the bus stop? And the cashier answers kindly, just 2 minutes this way. And your English is very good. Boom. That one sentence might motivate her to keep learning for months.
Yes, the world needs more of those moments. Encouragement is powerful. Kindness is powerful. Even a small compliment can push someone forward.
Before we finish, let's give our listeners a few practical advice. A small guide on how to create powerful conversations in their own lives.
Okay, here are a few simple rules. Ask real questions, not small talk. Listen more than you speak. Look at the person, not at your phone. Give compliments when you feel them. Don't be afraid to be honest. Speak from the heart, not from fear.
And here's my final tip. When you talk to someone, imagine it could be the conversation they remember 10 years from now. You never know how your words might impact someone.
Beautiful. And here's my message to everyone listening. Don't wait for the big moments. Look for small ones. A conversation is a door. Open it, and you never know where it leads.
Thank you all for listening to Linguio Daily. We hope you leave today a little inspired and maybe ready to have a small, meaningful conversation with someone around you.
See you in the next episode. And remember, one sentence can change everything.